The reason behind the death of John Monteiro, an engineer by profession born in Mulky, still remains mysterious. The family still awaits for justice. The cause and circumstances of his premature demise still remains unexplained by Saudi authorities and officials of the Indian embassy who sent the body.
John Monteiro, hailing from Mulky, Dakshina Kannada district, had moved to Saudi Arabia in 2003 and worked as a contractor of air conditioning. His wife, daughter and son was in New Delhi and they were dependent on the money sent by him. John's family were taken aback when they lost contact with him in January 2014. The family's appeal with regard to his location failed to get a response. But one day, his family in New Delhi received a call from John. He told them he was imprisoned and he did not know what his crime was. He said that he was called to one of the jails to repair AC, but he was arrested later. He was not aware of the place where he was detained to. Months later, John informed the reason why he was imprisoned. It was because when he was repairing the AC, packets of drugs were found. It was by the staff of police station. He told his family that he was detained in a small jail in a small town known as Al-Duwadimi, about 300 kilometers from Riyadh. His request to the jail staff to at least produce him in a court for release went unheeded. He was denied permission to contact his family, friends or anyone for help. His efforts to contact the Indian embassy was unsuccessful. After 4 months, he was produced before a court. Arabic language was used in the court and John couldn't understand anything, so he requested for an English translation for proceedings and legal assistance, but he was denied again. The same evening, a jail staff informed him that he has been sentenced for 5 years in jail. The staff used to physically torture him and he was given substandard food. Gradually, his health started worsening. He was bedridden and his request to be taken to a hospital went unheeded. His family suffered for 4 years. He used to assure them of his release from jail and returned to India in June 2019 after his sentence ended. But in January 2019, his health worsened and he died the next month. His family then shifted to Mulky and approached Dr. Shanbhog for help. 9 months after John's death, his body was brought back to India, but all his organs were removed, so no postmortem could be done. His daughter Ms. Karishma, currently studying law and interning under Mr. Shanbhog, told Manipal Radius, "I was 15 when this happened. I had written letters to Prime Minister and the embassy, but I did not get any proper response from them. The government of India asked me to pay 5 lakhs to get him back. Every time I called him, he kept saying that they are torturing me here. I should be out in 3 months. But after I come back, I'll tell the world the truth. I don't know why, but every time my father called, I had recorded his calls. We even produced the recordings to the authorities, but we did not get any help. But now that I can't get him back, I'm glad that I at least have his voice notes with me. But I really wish he was here with me today."
3 years after the death of John Monteiro, reasons behind his death remain mysterious. Late John must have succumbed to death due to non-availability of medical assistance in spite of pleading. For the family of John, the hopes of his return remains only in their dreams. With camera person Amrendra, Ashish Panda reporting for Manipal Radius, Manipal.